Hi guys, welcome to Too Cool for Middle School. This has been a really fun summer on YouTube. A lot of stuff has been going on. I've been doing more vlogging than I usually do. I've done a bunch of collaborations. I started a tag. I found a ton of new YouTube channels through that tag, and I've gotten to connect with so many more of you this summer. A lot of people have been telling me that they want to start their own YouTube channel as a teacher, and I think that is awesome. There has been this surge of teacher YouTubers starting channels. I've had a lot of people ask me lately, what are some tips for starting a teacher YouTube channel? And so I started thinking back to when I started mine, and actually I started my channel in December of 2014. So it's been 2.5 years that I've been doing this. I remember I had just been watching a lot of YouTube videos, a lot of like vlogs and like fashion hauls and makeup tutorials and style videos, but they were mostly from the perspective of either like stay-at-home moms or makeup artists or people kind of in like the beauty or fashion industry. And I just remember thinking like it would be nice to watch this same type of content but from the perspective of a teacher, just so that it applied to me a little bit more. And I looked for videos like that and couldn't find any, so I just figured I would start my own channel. So I've been at this for a while, but I am in no way an expert at this, and there are things that I did wrong when I got started. So today I want to share with you 3 things that I would have done differently if I had known about them when I started my channel. Now, the common theme in all of these tips is assuming that your channel is going to do well and that you're going to need to put some effort into it at the beginning. I just kind of started it on a whim. I think I didn't have a lot of confidence in myself that it was really going to do anything, and so I didn't set myself up for success very well. But in everything that you do, you should set yourself up for success. So the first tip that I have is to think about your social media presence as a whole. I kind of started different platforms at different times, but it might be useful to do everything all at once. I had an Instagram account. That's kind of like the first way that I sort of got into teacher social media, and I love Instagram, and I had the username Too Cool for Middle School. And then I also started a blog, and it was like Too Cool for Middle School blog, but I haven't really kept up with my blog as much as I have with YouTube. But when I started my YouTube channel, I wanted to connect it to the blog, so my username is Too Cool for Middle School blog. And I kind of wish I hadn't done that I just left it like Too Cool for Middle School. I mean, it doesn't really matter, but if I had been thinking about having a cohesive username across all platforms, then I might have done it differently. I didn't start Twitter until later. I didn't start Snapchat until later. I eventually made like a Facebook page, and I wish I had just done all of those things at once and checked the username in all of those platforms to make sure that I could get it, because sometimes, you know, you want to pick something and somebody else already has it. Now I'm kind of having to like backtrack and figure out how to be a little bit more consistent across platforms, and you know, it might be confusing for some people trying to find me, and I just wish I had done that differently. I do like my username because it's a nod to Zoolander when he says, "You think you're too cool for school, but I got a newsflash for you, Walter Cronkite. You aren't." I love that movie, and I just love telling people that they're too cool for school. I don't know why, that's just like my favorite way to tease people. Plus, I love to talk about middle school, and I also get too cool for middle school sometimes, and I want to talk about hair or makeup or fashion or something completely different. So I feel like I left myself open enough that I don't just have to talk about one thing. I guess that's another thing to consider with your username, that you don't get yourself too pigeonholed if you don't want to be. So that's tip 1. Put some serious thought into your username and how it's going to be used across different social media platforms. My second tip is to make your graphics as high quality as possible. Maybe for you this was really easy, but I remember spending hours and hours and hours trying to make that YouTube banner, trying to get the right sizing. It would keep telling me that like the file was too big or too small. I was just using like images that I had gotten online and like downloaded and then tried to manipulate, and it really didn't work. I eventually ended up like hiring somebody through Etsy to make a banner for me, but that's kind of silly. It wasn't even all that great, and it's something that I totally could have done on my own. So I'm currently in the process of trying to like revamp my images and the look of my YouTube channel and blog and things like that. And one resource that I found that's really helpful is called graphicstock.com. They're a website that offers unlimited downloads of stock images, and I didn't even know that anything like this existed, but I started just looking for images of horizontal stripes. I like stripes and I wanted to find, an image that I could use. And either things were really low quality or I would find a good one, but it was like part of a subscription service for stock images. And most of the companies or like websites that I found were really, really expensive and not something that I was really willing to pay for. But then I found graphicstock.com and they were my favorite source that I found. They have unlimited downloads of royalty-free images, because that's another thing that you have to consider. Maybe you make a video with like some music in it that is going to be a copyright violation, or images in it that could be a copyright violation. And again, we're assuming here that you're going to be big time, right? That you are just going to take off and your channel is going to get really popular, and you have to make sure that you don't have any copyright violations. So through a graphic stock license, you have that royalty-free agreement. So it's fine if you use it across all of your platforms. So I reached out to them. Actually, I emailed them and asked them if they would sponsor a video and offer a free trial so that you can have access to unlimited downloads and get the images that you need to start your channel or start your blog or start your social media empire. So you can go to graphicstock.com/YouTube or click on the link that I'm providing below and you can get a free 7-day trial. Just download as much as you want and start messing around with making banners and thumbnails and images for your classroom or for a PowerPoint or for Instagram or whatever you want. Graphicstock actually has the largest unlimited download library. So real quick, I'm just going to show you what the website looks like from my computer so that you just get a sense of it before you go in and can start that 7-day free trial. All right, so here I am on graphicstock.com. I have an account, so I'm able to access everything that is on the website. So here are some examples of some of the really beautiful graphics that they have. I love these macaroons. I should definitely do something with that. Even just seeing these images actually gives me new ideas. So I'm going to do a search for back to school and just see what comes up. And these are some really cute images. I love this. This would be very cute for the background of an Instagram post, maybe where you were asking a question of your followers or something like that. This would also be really cute to use in the background for your YouTube channel banner, or maybe on your Facebook banner or something like that. So they've got all different kinds of colors. I like this one as well because you could put more text on it. So this could be used, I don't know, maybe in a back to school PowerPoint or something like that. I had to scroll down a little ways to find these, but I love this one, for example. I think I'm going to use this in my class actually. I might want to find a way to incorporate it into my channel. I love these, kind of like the overhead, Instagram style shot, but it's more digital. It just looks a little bit cleaner. Oh, I love this one right here with kind of this lavender blue background. And so you can put your text right here. So just the back to school images in themselves are enough for me to make it worth it. And here you have some options. You could use some of that text on something that you needed to use for back to school. Oh wow, I actually didn't notice this before, but look, audio. This is royalty-free audio. So sometimes people have trouble finding music to put in their YouTube videos, in their intros or vlogs or something. Oh, okay, I haven't even really checked this out very much, but this is exciting. This one's gotta get funky tonight. Oh! Okay, I kind of like that. Ooh, sound effects. Oh yeah, sometimes I want to put sound effects in my videos. Evil laugh. Ooh, great. Okay, oh, I'm so excited. I hadn't even found these things before. So anyway, I hope this will be useful to you. I'm pretty excited about this. Ooh, loops. This seems like a good thing for your intro. Let's see. Well, if you want a hip-hop intro. But it's only 9 seconds long, or 7 seconds long. Ooh, wow. That could be your intro. Piano, classical piano. work. Ooh, New York House Power Beats. All right. Okay. Anyway, before I get carried away, just wanted to show you in general what they've got. I would definitely suggest checking them out. So don't forget to check them out. Now, the third tip that I have, it's like hard for me to talk about because it makes me so angry. So again, start with the idea in mind that you're going to do well, that this is something that people are going to like and connect with. And when people watch you on YouTube, they are also watching ads. That's just something that we're kind of used to now. Like, you usually watch an ad before you watch a video. And those companies are using your platform to reach consumers, and they're doing it through you. So you can earn money off of that. I don't know why I didn't bother to like look this up. Like, for the first pretty much 2.5 years that I did videos, I would like upload something and run in the other direction and never look back at how many views it had gotten, how many likes it had gotten. I would like respond to comments, but I rarely looked in my video manager or clicked on any of those categories on the side that kind of help you with your analytics. One of the things in there is AdSense revenue and monetization. And you guys, I'm so mad at myself that I didn't do this. Like, I'm just not a very business-minded person, and I think that like my lack of confidence in myself and in my business skills hurt me so much. This was so dumb. So once you hit a certain number of views, I forget how many it was because I didn't do it till much later. I want to say it's like 10,000 or something. You can monetize your videos. So like when you're uploading and you're typing in all of the information, like scheduling your video or whatever, you can click monetize. It's just a one-click thing, literally. So as long as you don't have any copyright infringement, like with your music or your graphics, which graphicstock.com can help you out with, then you are eligible to make money off of the advertisers that are taking up time in the beginning of your video, or sometimes like in the middle of your video. So Google will send you like this little postcard. It's pretty innocuous, and I think it got lost in the mail for a long time before I ever like really understood what it was. And they'll give you a PIN number, and you can set up your AdSense revenue. You have to put in like tax information and your address and your real name and all that kind of stuff, and they will pay you every time you reach $100 in AdSense revenue. You'll get a payout, and so it's like monthly. So let's say that you make $100 and something during the month of August, then in September you will get paid for all of the advertisers that advertised on your videos. And people have to, actually watch your videos and see those ads, and then you get a cut of that money. But you guys, for years, I did not have any of my videos monetized. I literally lost out on like thousands of dollars. Like, I hate even thinking about this. Like, it makes me sick to think of all the money that I lost out on. Ugh, like that could have gone for so many things. Ugh, I just have to believe that it's gonna like come back to me somehow, because I genuinely just made videos because I like doing it. I like putting content out there for you. I like encouraging you. I like giving you any tips that I have come across in my time teaching. I like sharing curriculum and content with you. I absolutely was not in it to make money, and I'm still not. But it just sucks that I could have been doing the exact same thing, not changed any of the content that I was putting out, and just, spent 20 minutes setting up my AdSense account, and I could have just, been getting money not from you guys, but from advertisers when you have to watch those ads anyway. Ugh. So I don't know if I'm the only one that was stupid enough to not monetize my videos, but if you haven't done that yet and you've had an account for a while, you can start monetizing them, if you have that certain number of views. I think even before you put up any videos, you can get the AdSense account going, and then you'll just have to add to it a little bit later. But don't neglect that video manager section and all of the categories on that left-hand side like I did. Those can be useful to you. It like stressed me out, and I didn't want to put any pressure on myself. I didn't want to be doing anything for money. I didn't want to be somebody that cared about anything like that, but it's just, that's not smart. It hardly took any extra effort, and now I've gotten one measly little payout. Anyway, thank you so much for watching, and best of luck with your channels. If you're starting one up, I wish you all the luck in the world. Value yourself, enjoy what you're doing, enjoy your content, and things will go well for you. Have a great day. I'll see you in my next video. Bye.